Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a controversial view of Martyrs. As you know by now, the Controversial View series is a series in which Jason from Horrific Nightmares and I watch controversial movies so you don't have to. These videos are not reviews, and despite being a positive spin-off series, they are not positive spins either. We simply discuss the controversies about each film, and give a reason or two why you might want to check it out anyway. Martyrs is a 2008 extreme horror film, and fans of that genre seem to love it. It has a 7.0 out of 10 rating on IMDb, which is very high for a movie of this type. Despite being well-liked and highly praised, though, Martyrs is controversial. The main controversy surrounding this one is the subject matter. It's not just the extreme violence and gore, but the actual point to the movie, which, unfortunately, I can't spoil. I mean, I could spoil it, but I don't want to in case you haven't seen it. Let's just say the topic at hand is one with which many are uncomfortable. I'd say that's pretty much the definition of controversial. But along with the main objective of the film, there is that extreme violence and gore. That alone is enough to turn some people off to this. Of course, for others, those are two big reasons to see it. Those not typically fond of extreme horror seem to stay away from this one. Martyrs is definitely aimed at a target demographic. In addition to all of that, there was some controversy behind the scenes as well. The writer-director of the film confessed he wrote the screenplay in a state of clinical depression. His depression was bordering on suicidal thoughts, resulting in a very depressing screenplay. Martyrs is in no way a feel-good film. Allegedly, he was also difficult to work with, since the two lead actresses have sworn to never work with him again. One of them even broke 3 bones during the shoot. Martyrs, like it was for me at one point, might be a curiosity for a lot of people. I had owned this DVD for close to 15 years before I watched it. In fact, when Jason and I watched it together for this controversial view, it was a first-time watch for me. Jason had already seen it a few times, though. I think maybe what I found most controversial about Martyrs is the fact that it wasn't as extreme as I thought it would be. Obviously, people tend to exaggerate things, but I'm also pretty immune to horror at this point as well. I've seen much more extreme movies than this. With that being said, I can understand why this is a hard watch for a lot of people. As I mentioned earlier, the subject matter can be difficult to get through for some. But if you're able to get through the violence and gore, you'll reach an ending I'm sure will stick with you long after the movie ends. It was the conclusion of Martyrs that had the biggest impact on me. If you're even slightly curious, I definitely recommend watching Martyrs. But if not, well, Jason and I watched it so you don't have to. This is just my controversial view. Be sure to check out Jason's video as well to hear his thoughts. Have you already seen Martyrs? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Don't forget, we're working our way to a major controversial view. What will it be? Keep tuning in to see. Which controversial movie will we view next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.